The Joyce area is an absolutely wonderful place to call home. But even here, tragedy can strike. A neighbor calling 911 may be having the worst day of their life. When that happens, Joyce Fire is a trusted neighbor indeed.
Joyce Fire's mission is to save lives and protect property. And I would put our capabilities on par with pretty much any fire department out there.
Joyce community members came together to create the Clallam County Fire Protection District No. 4 in 1955. The first fire truck was a 1935 International with two 200-gallon water tanks.
Well, when I joined the department in '78, we had this one old truck, a pickup truck with a small tank, no gear.
The district annexed a portion of the Eden voting district in the 1970s and in the early 1980s began providing ambulance services. In 2004, the district acquired the Freshwater Bay area and our second station was built. In 2018, the district annexed more area to the west and hired its first full-time fire chief.
Fire District No. 4 encompasses about 80 square miles, bordering on the north by the Straits of Juan to Fuca, the south by Olympic National Park, on the east, just to the east of Freshwater Bay Road, and on the west, Deep Creek.
When fire threatens area homes, businesses, or land, Clallam Fire District No. 4 personnel respond quickly from either one or both of its two fire stations.
We're all volunteer force. We depend on the public to make sure that we have the funding to get the absolute best equipment in order to do that. We have two primary attack engines. We have 3 tenders, 2 ambulances to provide these services to our public.
Training is a large aspect of our operation here at Fire District 4. We have to have our personnel trained for fire suppression, both wildland and structural, motor vehicle collision extrication, and all forms of life-saving care in medical and traumatic events around the home.
The vast majority of any fire department's emergency calls today are medical emergencies. The rapid response and advanced skills of District No. 4's paramedics and EMTs may make the difference between health and lifelong disability, and often life and death for the citizens we serve.
I would say probably the biggest surprise is that most of our people in Joyce don't realize that we provide EMS services to our people. Quite frankly, a lot of people think that we're kind of a bucket brigade and we answer the occasional fire call. Nothing could be further from the truth. Over 80% of our calls are EMS related. They cover some very significant injuries and illnesses out there, and we're very, very proud of what we can do.
Since joining the Joyce Fire Department in 2009, I have seen our medical care improve and expand dramatically. We initially provided only a basic life support with EMT level care and transport to the hospital, but now we provide ALS, advanced life support, with paramedics trained on our ambulances that can bring life-saving drugs to the truly sick patients, improving their chances of survival on the way to the hospital.
I've had more than one time to call the fire department, and I guess that's just because I'm an old guy.
And you're glad they're there?
Oh God, I'd be dead without them.
I've had to call the fire district on 2 occasions now so far. One was for a camper that was in distress, and the second was for a boy who got trapped on a rock off the coast. So I called the Joyce Fire Department. They coordinated with the United States Coast Guard, who sent both a boat and a helicopter, and they effected the rescue.
The increased professionalism of Clallam County Fire District 4, the adding of a full-time chief and so forth, has really opened a conduit for communication between us and the school, and it's providing a higher level of services for our students, especially with the availability of paramedics and the ability to provide pain medications and other things in the case of a significant event.
Fire District 4 is vigilant in expecting the unexpected, with key partners like the Joyce Emergency Planning and Preparation Group and the Community Emergency Response Team. Together, we are leading the way in preparing for something major, like a Cascadia subduction zone earthquake.
We know that the community of Joyce will be isolated from the rest of Washington during or after a Cascadia subduction earthquake. So we are trying to prepare the community to be on its own for 30 days. We have accumulated supplies and equipment that would allow us to feed and shelter and provide water for up to 300 people for that period of time.
We are a small community, but we believe our friends, family, and neighbors deserve as good or better protection as folks in big cities. That's why the Fire District and its supporters work tirelessly to provide the best equipped, best trained fire district at the ready for you.
Well, for people who come to our area and are retired and have health concerns, they could really put their mind at ease. I personally have had a ride to the hospital.
This is the only way that I can live the kind of life I want to live out here away from the city. In Joyce, it's beautiful, makes life worthwhile for me to live.
So yes, I speak strongly about their fast response time, and when they respond with enough crew to do what needs to be done.
Well, they're dependable. About as short as I can say it, they're very dependable. When you call, they come.
The services of Clallam County Fire District 4 are essential to our community, to our school, and we need to continue to support them.
I just want to say thank you to every member of our Joyce community. You guys rock. Because of you, we're able to give the best possible services. And we like to think we're small but mighty. And thank you for absolutely everything you've done over the years.